Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. It's Brenda. Happy Monday. It's Thanksgiving for us here in Canada. As you know, that's where I live, in Alberta. I'm here to show you a new kit from Antonio. As you know, I'm a part of his creative squad. And if you purchase this kit or any of his other kits from his site, and you put in the description or the code, Brenda 10, capital Brenda, and the number 10, then you will receive 10% off your purchase, whatever kits you want to buy. And he also has cooking videos, he has skincare videos. You know, it's not just about paper crafting. He has all kinds of other videos on there, and you can just go and search and look around his site and you won't be disappointed. Okay, this one's called Autumn Textures. Let's just get into it. I cut the whites off, just put all the lovely leaves and the fall colors, the berries. They're just so pretty. And then there's some leaves with berries in the subtle backgrounds. And then there's this one with the different colors. It's a different look than the other ones. So, but it's nice. I like it. And then there's this one. I think this one's my favorite page, just because of the reds and the oranges in there. Just very striking. And then we have tags. Beautiful tags. Hopefully you can see them. I love these with the crackle effect, and so awesome. And then these ones are beautiful. Tom really likes this page too, with the pumpkins and the lanterns and all the different flowers. So pretty. And then there's this one. The truck. The truck has got to be my favorite, especially this time of year and at Christmas. They're always so awesome to play with. And then there's this, and very grungy looking, very just, yeah, so pretty. And then there's this one here. So lots and lots of tags to play with. And then here we have a couple of envelopes, and this one too with the beautiful butterflies on there. 2 mini envelopes. Oh, and there's the other tags. So pretty. Grungy. Love it. So I made something off camera because it's you create it in a few steps, and you know, like, so I made this journal, 6 pages, and then I added this little one as a pocket. And then you have inside your envelope, it's 2 envelopes, and I left it open to show you. So I attached them with this cotton fabric, did a 3-hole pamphlet stitch. Here's the other side. So you have this side of the journal, another big pocket, and then this will get glued for an up pocket, but I left it so that we could do it together and do some of the tags. But I wanted to show you how I created this, so that, you know, if you would like to do it yourself, then you can. I did have stuff ready. I just need to, here it is. Sorry. So I hope you're all doing good. I hope you all had a wonderful weekend. I had a great weekend. I'm just going to grab my cotton. I didn't do that. And I just have this here. This is a painter's floor. You know how they lay things out on the floor to catch the paint? That's what this is. So I'm just gonna cut a piece off, tear a piece off actually, because I like that frayed bit. It doesn't have to be this thick, but, and then this is just some papers that I had done with the other one, but I left them out, just like that. And to get this look, sorry if I seem all over the place, I'm not really, but this grungy look, I'm going to show you what I've done. I'm just going to take out these pages because really those ones are done. I have some inks here. I have Lucky Clover, Mustard Seed, Spiced Marmalade, Fired Brick, Vintage Photo, and a bit of Speckled Egg. Whatever colors that you would like to use, then you use them, because it's going to be your creation, right? So I'm just going to pop the envelope there just to show you what I did. So I have some water in it. Then I just start adding color. Just scrape some color on. And I didn't dry in between every layer, so I didn't feel the need to do that because of the paper. I don't know. So I just a little bit of spray, and just to move it around, I just used my brayer. Like you see, it doesn't even hardly work, but it will once it gets wet enough. And I just went around with my ink colors. What I think is fall. These are the colors that I had, right? So I'm just gonna spritz it with water, and it moves a bit of it around as you go. You can use your finger to move it. A little bit of the yellow. And I try to start at the edge of the paper. And then hopefully I don't get the little squares, you know, from the ink. If you do, it's okay. You can just redo it and spritz it with water. And then I just go around and do that. And then when I'm finished, I'll either use my heat tool to dry it, or I will just let it dry just like that. And I just have a little bit of this speckled egg again. I didn't do too much at the back because it's going to be sewn, but you can add whatever colors that you would like and just keep going around until you're satisfied with the tone of color. Like, how wonderful would this be? Really grungy and vintage. You know, it doesn't have to be fall. You could do it anything you want. Shabby, like whatever. So the ends are nice and wet, but I'm going to do this side first. I'm going to start with and these inks are oxides because I find they work much better because they get, they start working with the water and they move around and yeah. It does get stuck to the paper. But I don't know if you can tell that the color has moved with my brayer. And that's what it'll do. And it can be nice and subtle. You can add a ton of ink and just go with it. But I'm just trying to make the colors fallish. Whether I succeed or not, you know, that's, well, it is what it is. I'm just enjoying myself, and that's what I did. So So, and it's just like that. And then let me open it. Ooh, and that's the inside. Like, how gorgeous. Like, look at those colors. Can you see those colors with the oranges and the reds? They just look so rich. So then I just left them open to dry. Before that though, where's my, I have a nail file, but if you don't, let's just do it. I took a corner and I just kind of tore it. Just tear them in places and kind of scrunch them up. Let me do it this way. Just to kind of give the page texture. Just, that's gotten quite thin, so I'm just going to tear it. But that's all I did. I just roll it up a bit. Give it some texture if you want. Come to the back and do the same. And I just kind of move down the edge just to rough it up a bit. In the corner, I think one of the corners I rolled up, and I just really took it and just rolled it up however far you want, and just added some ink. Just like that. So then when you have your pages together, you can pick which side you want your cover to be. And then when you have your envelopes put together, I know it's a bit wet on the outside one, but the rest of them are dry, so that's why I'm going to show you. Just beat it down, and then there you'll have your signature, and it'll be sewn in. I just used a 3-hole pamphlet stitch, and then you can dress your envelopes, sew them, glue them at the bottom and up the side, and then you'll have your big pocket, but we'll do that together. So I just wanted to show you that process because, well, quite some time ago I had shown one that I made and I was asked to do a tutorial, and forgive me for taking such a long time to do it, but that's why I wanted to do this, and I thought his papers were perfect for doing this. But this is what I had created. I'd shown it, and then I was asked to please do a tutorial, and so this is what I had created when I showed. And there's pockets in here, different tuck spots, but how pretty. And you can do them any way you want, right? I used some Tim Holtz, and this is I can't even remember the name of the paper, but so gorgeous, right? And then the other side, put a tuck spot here, and then the other side has pockets as well. But you know how much I love pockets, and so and this one I didn't do too much of the inking. I did a lot of spatter on these ones, and that's a pocket. So yeah, and then there's tags inside, or big journal cards, sorry. And then in here I have the big tags like this. There's 1, there's 2, and then there's 3. And I staggered the tags to go that way so that they were in a row. All right, so I'm just going to move this because we're done with that. And so I'll bring this one back. And this one I did a bit different for here. I actually cut the paper to fit the envelope, and then I just kind of took it and roughed it up and then inked it up. And I did that on both sides. Yeah, I did this side as well, and just kind of, sorry if I'm off screen, and just roughed it up. And then I did a pocket there as well for this one. But let's see. Oh, and I just wanted to show you this. This was one of Antonio's freebies, but I actually printed it off onto this sticker paper so that they come off and they look like that. But I thought this would be a nice addition to some pages. And I just added one right there just for a little bit of interest. So now I have one of, no, let's see. Oh, this one. I'm gonna make some, like I don't want to close this up until I'm ready. And we'll do that. We'll just make some tags for in the pocket first. And I just measure my envelopes before you ask. I know somebody might ask. 5 1/4 by 7 1/4. So I have 7 1/4, 4 1/4 tall. So for the tags, I'm going to just do them a little shorter. So I'll do it at a 7, and it just so that there's room. 7, and it was 4 1/4, so I'm going to do it at 4. I just don't want them to be tight in there, and so they'll sit in. You can do 1, you can do 3, you can do 5. It doesn't matter. Whatever you're comfortable with doing, then you do that size, okay? I'm just going to do another one. Oops. Don't want that slanted. It'd be really wrong. I think that was right. These ones seem short. Oh goodness, that's why. It's 5 1/4. Oh boy. Okay, I'll do a couple of them at the same time. But I mean, like I say, it doesn't matter at all. I'm going to do them this way. So it's 5 1/4 high. So that was my error, of course. Let's try them this way. They look better for size. Yep. And I'm just going to put it down to 7 because I did it at the actual 7 1/4, and I don't want it to be that tight because we're going to be gluing, and you know, you don't want the glue. I'm going to actually keep those 2 smaller ones because I don't want to waste them. Could make pockets out of them. All right, so let's glue it. I'm just going to grab a couple of these. I'm just going to use those to hold it for a minute so that it adheres to it. Make sure I have the bottom. Make sure you can see. So I'm just going to glue the bottom. And then up the side. There we go. Close it over. Try and make sure they're straight. There we are. I'm just going to add one at the top, just for a minute, and then I'll cut out some of the tags. Just grab a couple of these tags that we can, maybe the ones that are dressed already, and then one that isn't. I'm just going to grab my cutter and use it just because it's quicker. But what a beautiful kit. I love that there's all of these tags on here, like in the kit. They're just pretty. And if you stay tuned to the end of the video, we're going to have our next giveaways. We'll have another 2 giveaways, so that's always fun. Lots of comments for Friday's video, so I'm going to take 2 of the comments from Friday's video, and we'll have a giveaway. Oh. There we go. And I like these too. You don't have to use them as tags if you don't want to. You can use them as pockets. You can use them as tuck spots. They don't have to be just tags, which is wonderful. And this one was a bit thinner than the others, so I'm just gonna cut up. There we go. There's those ones. Let's just use these 4. We'll bring in our pocket. And so there we have our nice big pocket in there. All right, so this is one of the smaller ones that I had cut. But, oh, yeah, see, that won't even fit now. Oh dear. Have to make them thinner. But that happens, doesn't it? Don't realize. So, maybe right to there. Hopefully that'll work. And these they're not backed on anything. They're just the regular copy paper. But that's okay. They'll fit right in like that. They could be a bit shorter. And then this one will go in. All right, that's not going to work. Sorry. Let's grab some book page. Make it a little sturdier. Or I have these cards here. Let's use these. And then I can just cut them down. Yep, that'll be better. Whoops, here we go. Bunch of bumps. It's a longer process with this one, but it's well worth it in the end, because you get a bunch of pockets, however many pockets you want to create, tags, journaling cards. I mean, there's just so much for this little project. go. And if you don't like the white background, you can stencil, do whatever you'd like to the back of it. Right, and I'm just going to do this one as well. There we go. And same thing, you can stitch around these if you'd like. Just glue them. You know, it's creator's choice. It's whatever you want to do with them. So there we go. Just quickly cut this. There we go. I have that, and I just cut a couple bits of my fabric. Excuse me. So I'm going to add them to the top. I like to just use my glue stick first, and then I add some wet glue on there. I don't use Fabri-Tac anymore. I used to use it all the time. It's actually my favorite glue, but because it's so expensive, I do not use it anymore. And I haven't had a problem with, I haven't had a problem with using my tacky glue, which is really good. I almost put that flush with it, but I didn't want to do that, so let's do this one. Yep, just making sure I was on the right side. And there's that. Oop. I don't have a candle on today, so there's no concern that it's going to melt something. Oh dear. There we go. So there's 2 of them in there. I think I'm gonna have just 2 of them in there for now. If it looks a little weird, then I'll make another one. I know I have the other 2, but because they're shorter. So I'm gonna pop this one in here. Oh, that goes in so much easier. And if you don't like them peeking out, then just trim the bottoms. And I might do that. I don't know, but right now, I think they're looking pretty cute. All right, so let's just get into this bit. And then you can just pick a page, and then I'm going to actually cut the top off of this one. Ink it up a little bit, and this is the spiced marmalade that I'm using. But I mean, this can go anywhere. Let's cut the corner off as well. Why not? And then there we go. Then we have a tuck spot. Little pocket. I closed my door so that Brett could be loud if he needed to. And then this can be a little corner tuck. You can use this as a little embellishment as well if you wanted to. Could be a pocket. Let's make it a little pocket. Little tuck spot. Let's pop it on this side. Well, you know, let's just turn it around. Do it on the other side. We just add one. Add a little tuck spot right there. And then you can just start filling with all your little goodies, whatever you have for your pockets, then you can just start filling them, right? My little tiles, the little tiles that we did yesterday, that one looks cute there. You can just pop that one right there. Why not? It's here, let's use it. And then we have our pocket. What do I have? I just have all kinds of random things on my desk. But let me just grab this one. I'm just going to actually cut it, and I'm going to make a skinny tag instead of having it so big. Cut the ends off at the top there. But you can take any of your pieces and change the sizes, do whatever you'd like to do, right? Like with these ones, because they're too short for our pockets in there, let's see if they go into the envelopes. They can just sit into the envelopes for a journal card. Let's close that. And then this one's not on the card stock, but it fits right inside. And I didn't put paper on this side, but you could if you wanted. You know, it's up to you. And so there's our creation for today. And let's see, I just want to come to the envelope here. I'm going to leave it as tall as it is. And then this one, I'm going to put sideways. You can cut it down if you want. You don't have to keep it full size. I just like the look, how it is right there. So if you have any questions about this project, please leave them in the comments section and let me know, so that if something didn't make sense, then I'll be able to clarify, come back and clarify, please, okay? Just going to put it as a tuck spot. Probably went up too high. No, I didn't. All right. So just do that. Oops, it's a little crooked. There we go. And then this one, I'm going to set like this, and I'm just going to glue this side so that it's another tuck spot. Oh, maybe I'll do there too, just in case we don't want things falling out. There we go. So then you have all that space for goodness. Let's see what else I have. I have all my little bits up here, but I'm looking for something that might be a little more fallish, I guess. So you have it there, and you also have back here. So you can put big things back inside there, and then you can put smaller stuff there as well. And then we also have our pockets here that tags can go into, or little bits of ephemera if you have them. All right, so that's our project for today. I hope that you liked it. I hope that it all made sense to you. If not, like I said, please let me know, and I can clarify for you. So I'm going to, I'll probably make another one. That's why I did those other pieces of paper. But all right, so I hope you like the project. Let me know what you think. If you were crafting along with me, then I hope you'll show pictures or send me photos in your emails. I want to thank you so much for being here. God bless. Oh, wait, I'll be right back. Sorry about that. I almost forgot the giveaway. My goodness, we can't do that. All right, so the 2 winners for today are taken from Friday's video. Not Too Shabby Chic, Dale, and Beverly Nielsen. If you ladies could just let me know that you've seen this video, just put a comment, and I have some goodies to send your way. Okay? God bless everyone. Thanks so much for being here. I so appreciate you. And yeah, I will see you next time. Bye for now.